Welcome back to Sepulkrum. The day has arrived. What is inside the GBX-H5600? Let's find out. So the first thing we gotta do is remove the straps. Let me put on my double goggles here. Notice how it has an opening for like a quick disconnect, but it doesn't. Also, be careful. This watch is carbon, and although this is very light, it's also very fragile, so make sure you don't damage it. I find that the cheapo spring bar tools here are wider and it works better. I've already removed the strap once to clean them. Look how thick that tip is. So that it doesn't use regular spring bars. $18mm. So a regular G-Shock is 16. This is 18. So 18.1 here on the band. So a regular G-Shock strap is not going to work. It's going to be too small. Notice how the strap sits real close on this side, and you got the space on this other side to use the spring bar tool here. Let me see if I find some original straps. Some regular 5600 straps. These are 16. So your typical straps, the shoulders are the same, but the spring bar area is not. So that is that. All right, so if you've been watching, you know that this bezel is from a DW H5600. I've already shown you on previous video. To remove the bezel, all you gotta do is just pull it off like that. I'm not gonna pull it just so I could protect the glass while I work on it. So let's remove these screws. Again, remember, I have no idea what I'm doing. Try at your own risk. Remember, we're dealing with this carbon core material here, which is something that I really don't know if it's stronger than resin when it comes to like the screws and stuff like that. Screws look to be the same. All right, I gotta focus. All right, should be focused now. So this type of construction makes the watch very, very, very light. The screws look kind of dark. They're not like chrome. That's nice. All right, let's take out. There should be a cable here for the sensor. There is the battery. Casio branded battery. HTLIB lithium battery. So this is the, where's my pointer? Appears to be like a vibrator motor. I haven't tested that feature yet. All right, check out a closer look here. You can see the AC. It's right here. Check out the battery connection right here. This is the ribbon cable for the back cover sensor. I think all you gotta do is pull it like that, and it's off. No warning sign or anything. That's the inside of the watch. Look at that O-ring. Funky looking O-ring. It's not round. Look at the MIP display. All right, let's continue with the massacre here. I really want to disconnect the battery, but I can't see how to do it. You see how it has two pins that go over and up. So I'm gonna have to strip everything down to see how exactly that works. All right, let's remove this cage or chassis. We got the piezo spring right here. All right. So the spring fell off. The motor here connects via the pads here, so that's good. There goes the spring. No error message yet. See what I mean? All right, let's continue. So no errors. Starting to think I could use this watch without any of that back cover connected. Any other sensors? Got a clip here and a clip here, another clip here. Got the two solar springs down here. So let me try and open it up from the bottom. There, got it. Springs look normal, like found on other G-Shocks. Now the white part goes towards the circuit board. That is the connector. So to remove the MIP, just pull and it's out. Got the different layers here. Don't really know what that is. I guess they made it so you really can't remove that plug unless you solder. That is weird. Or you disconnect it from over here from the battery side. But that's also soldered over here. They don't want you messing around over here, huh? So that's the information for the battery. I'm guessing this is the date. Month 10, year 2025. That's the battery serial or model number, HT351417. 3.7 volts, I don't know, and then it says 4.2 volts down here. But that's it. See the layers here. So we have the light diffuser, or the light spreader. This gotta be the diffuser. This is the diffuser. Oops. And it falls backwards. There it is. Now, the question is, would the positive MIP from this GBD200 fit the GBX? That is the question for the next video. What do you think? Should I try it out? I'll see you in the next one.